Welcome back to 4Ps in a Podcast. I'm Eli.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Eva.
I'm Lucy.
And today, it's the start of 2025 for this session, I think.
Something along those
100%
lines.
sure. Yeah. Anyway, first, at some point we're all going to grow up, so we're all going to talk about what colleges we want to go to.
Eli, do you want to start? You want to?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't tell a lot of people this. It's not like embarrassing or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm training for flag football. So
Mm.
eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to go to Notre Dame and
Nice.
become a football player.
Nice.
So yeah.
What do you like? If football does not work out, like what other sport do you think of?
I'm not really good at any other sports, so I guess I just like get a good education.
Okay. Is there anything you want to like master in, or anything you want to like?
We'll just leave it there, I guess.
I have no idea. I haven't thought about that yet.
Lewis, how
what
about you?
I would be open to go to any college, even Notre Dame. I'd go for baseball,
Mm.
something like that.
Nice. So what position would you play in baseball?
Probably pitcher.
You're tall for a pitcher. You'd be like a tall pitcher. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
College I want to go to. I want to go to IU because, IU because I think it has a lot of opportunities there, a lot of things I could do, especially for softball, and I want to get a master in children's education. So once I've done with softball, I have something else to do once I come back home.
So when you say IU, do you mean like the Hoosiers?
Yeah, Indiana University. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I'd like to go to St. Mary's because they have a very strong arts program, which is something I'd like to pursue my career in.
Lucy?
I don't have a set college that I want to go to. I do know that I want to either go to a culinary college of some sort or a art college because those are both things that I love and enjoy.
Yeah. And it's like all up to the Lord because he guides us in our path. So maybe like I might not go to IU, I might stay home, or I might go to a different college like out of state. So it's all up to him to follow his way and what he would tell us.
See, that gives me an idea.
Yeah.
From now on,
From now on.
Jocelyn should do a Bible verse of the day.
Okay.
It's like history with Twyla.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Bible verses with Jocelyn.
Yeah. What Bible verse should I give today? Philippians 4:13. That's like my favorite is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, because that just gives me a lot of confidence and a lot of strength that I know that I can do something important, even though I feel like I'm down or I feel like I won't make it. It just lifts me up, you know?
Well said, well said. Alright, next, we have video games.
Oh, video games.
They're like everywhere now.
I don't really play video games.
Oh.
Okay, if you could though,
What video
which
game would
one?
I don't really have a reason I'd want to play video games, though.
No, exactly.
It's
It
like
is.
a
It
pastime.
is kind of brain rotting a little bit. Like, don't.
A little bit.
What do you think is the number one video game right now? Eli, you said that like, what was it called?
So
P-
I looked it up. It's called like PUBG Battlegrounds. I've never played it or heard of it, really, but apparently it's insanely popular. A lot of people play it.
Yeah, I thought like Fortnite.
I mean, yeah.
I thought Fortnite would be like
but
the
I mean,
number
like, by
one.
now it's been here for like 7 years, so it's kind of like dying a little bit.
Yeah.
I usually play like Fortnite, Rocket League, and Minecraft as like a pastime, and I also just like hang out with my friends to do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, when I come home, I just babysit, play some video games, and
Yeah.
hang out. So yeah,
When Fortnite came out, like my mom was legitly into it. Like,
Really?
yeah, she was like legitly into it.
Everyone I knew was into it.
Yeah, my mom, she came out like in the living room one day, downloaded it, and like she just started gaming and gaming and gaming. I'm like, I've never seen my mom like this. Like, I've never seen her game. So it's really weird. I was like, when did that come out?
Like 7 years ago.
Was it 2017? No, 2018.
It was like
16.
somewhere between
2018.
2016 and 2018.
Yeah, I was at least probably like 6 years old
Yeah, I think I was
when
like
it came
6
out.
or 7.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy.
All right, what about you, Lewis?
Your number one game.
My number one game right now, I don't know. Probably Fortnite. I'd probably say Fortnite. I like
Right.
to play Minecraft too. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite games.
Fortnite. I mean, Minecraft sometimes just makes me want to like. Sometimes like the controls aren't working. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why can't I get this to control? And I'm like, okay, I'm just turn this off and that. Yeah.
All right.
I like Mario Kart 8 mainly because it's fun to play with siblings.
Yeah.
But that's
I used
about
to play
it.
Mario Kart on the Wii for hours.
Oh
on
my
end.
goodness. Have you heard of the new Wii game?
No, I have not. I thought the Wii was dead.
No. It's,
No,
it's alive.
No, my cousins have a Wii and we have a Wii and we use it all the time.
We have a Wii.
We have a Wii. Yeah, it's like a Wii game now on Nintendo. That it's like,
Nintendo Switch Sports. Is that
oh,
yeah, that's it.
I thought it was Wii Sports.
It was Nintendo Switch Sports.
It's
on
kind of a Wii Sports.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
it is
It's
kind of
similar.
They don't have baseball on it, but it's very similar.
Yeah.
Like they don't have basketball on the Wii.
It's got,
And
like,
you play it
fencing.
in like a mall. It's like in a mall.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's kind of funny though too.
They have, like,
yeah.
sword fighting or something.
They have sword fighting,
They have
bowling.
volleyball.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I was legit. I was playing with my friend and I was like doing all the moves. I was doing my approach and everything. And
I
then,
think they even have soccer and things like that too.
Yeah, they do.
I think
yeah,
they do.
it's soccer.
I saw like the trailer for it at one point. It was,
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of experience with the Wii. The only time I've ever played with a Wii is with my grandpa in his living room because he liked to golf and they had Wii golf and so we were just golfing.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at Wii golf. I think cow racing's really fun.
Oh, I've never heard of.
I usually just played like Wii Sports.
So on the Wii, it's a ridiculous game where you're riding a cow and you're racing it. It's so funny, and you're trying to hit Scarecrow,
That sounds fun.
That's so weird.
but it's
That
so
sounds
fun.
Oddly, like entertaining.
It's pretty funny.
You know they have like a Bible game, like a legit Bible game, like a video game. Yeah,
No.
they have a Bible video game.
Like you have to reenact all the moments.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
it's
It's
so.
like Lego Star Wars, but it's the Bible.
But
Yeah,
it's
right,
not
right,
like,
right.
Instead of like creative, it's like story.
I thought it was like so cool. I got it on. It's on the phone though. It's not like on a PS5 or the Nintendo Switch.
Mobile device.
Yeah, mobile device. You play it and then like you're a part of the story, like legit part of the story.
That's kind of cool.
Controlling
Right.
Moses or something.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You got to see.
Press A to split the Red Sea.
Yeah, you got to see Joseph. Like, you know how he was with the Holy Spirit. Like how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna be the dad of the one who's literally gonna be the savior, right? So
That's a bit intimidating.
I was like, wow, I get to like really experience this in a video game. So books. I don't think. Do you guys like to read?
I like audiobooks.
I like to read.
I love to read.
I like manga.
That might be weird.
Manga.
Ooh, manga.
I love
I really
manga.
Manga.
how do you-
My dad. I've only heard my dad say manga.
How do you pronounce
Manga.
manga? Okay.
I think I've heard both pronunciations, and I don't think it really matters. I think it's more like personal preference.
Yeah. Eli, what's your favorite
I have to.
So recently,
book?
I'm into Greek mythology, so
Mm-hmm.
I have been reading Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
The movie's
I've-
good.
Yeah, the movie is good. It was made like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And the series is good too.
Yeah, that like just came out.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Annabeth was my favorite character. Favorite
The,
character.
Percy Jackson is getting a second season on Disney Plus. It's in production.
Oh. Huh.
So yeah, I'm on the third book. I think I'm like halfway done.
Mhm.
It's a really good book series. I
Oh,
really like it. It's like
that's
the
nice.
first book series like I've ever read.
Yeah.
Besides the bad guys.
Lewis, what's your favorite?
I really don't have a favorite book.
You don't read?
I read, but I don't read that much. Like, I've read a lot of chapter
Yeah.
Narnia. I've read a lot of Narnia.
Narnia.
I never read the books, but I watched the movies.
The movies and the books have like just bored me for some
They're
reason.
very descriptive, like boringly.
Mm-hmm.
There's like moments.
So we started reading Narnia, but we I think got like halfway through the first book, and that's about it. The first book was interesting though.
I didn't
was
read the
it
books,
like
so I
the-
didn't understand
The
it.
Silver Prince or whatever. Like,
Wait, wasn't it like the Blood Prince or something?
Okay, I don't remember what it's called, but it involved like rings, and they were traveling through like dimensions and things like that. And they took the witch with them back to like wherever they were. I forgot where it was. Either way, and then the witch actually took the lamppost. Yes, and that's how it ended up in Narnia.
Wait, wasn't there a satyr?
There was yes,
Yeah, a satyr is a half man, half goat.
yes.
That's like the one thing I remember.
oh
From
wait, wasn't his name like Flute or something?
it was
Tumnus. It
something
was
like that.
Tumnus.
that's
Oh,
what it
I was
That's-
completely off track.
Man, I used to love that.
Cause he like played the like a
Flute
sort-
instrument.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like an eternal winter?
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
This
There
is
was.
oddly reminding me of Frozen now.
Narnia sounds
Let
like,
it go.
Narnia sounds like it like would be super like entertaining and like.
Right.
But I've never really been able to like get into it.
And all the books in total, there's a lot of them, and it's thick. Like we have,
Super thick.
yes. It's kind of like Harry Potter. It's
Right.
thick books,
Yeah.
which kind of intimidates people.
I was very intimidated.
This is why I prefer audiobooks, because you can't see how thick they are.
Yeah.
So like The Hobbit is thick, but it's really only like an 11-hour audiobook.
That's so
Right.
hours, though.
Yes, but I listened to it like over a week.
Oh.
So it's not like you sit down and listen to the entire thing.
So
Just wasted your day.
you're always talking about how you listen to audiobooks. What do you do while you like listen to
So,
audiobooks?
I
you just,
do
like, lay down in your bed
A
and do
whole bunch of
chores?
different things. So I crochet, sometimes I knit, do chores, random stuff. Like when we were packing up the house, I did pretty much audiobooks the entire time.
That sounds pretty great.
Yeah. Because I prefer audiobooks though, because you can do other things while listening to the story rather than just sitting there reading, which has always just made me so bored for some reason.
That makes sense.
Like you're just holding books and reading them. It just seems boring to me.
Right.
When I read Percy Jackson,
Yeah.
like it's kind of like my brain like flips a switch and then I just like imagine the entire thing while I'm reading it.
Yeah.
It's like I've opened a second mind,
I like
third eye.
I fall asleep sometimes if I'm sitting in my bed. I have to literally go in my living room, sit on the couch, and literally just read the book. Because if I go in my bed, I read the book, and then I pass out, and then I have a random dream about the book. I'm like, I'm that character. It's
kinda
so
weird.
My favorite.
Maybe read a book about something you want to dream about and see if that
Yeah.
works. That'd be
The
interesting.
book I'm reading right now is it's called The Key House, and it's about these two boys, and it's their great grandfather left them this mansion of like if you would sell it, you would at least sell it for like at least $2 million. That's how like big and rich it was. I was like,
macaroonies.
yeah. So, and they're trying to find this treasure because their great grandfather was an orphan, and he was very successful in his business, and so he left like a fortune, and it's like underground in like a tunnel, and it's connecting to the house, and then it's like following through the grass. I was like, wow.
Wait, so how old are the boys?
So one's 12 and one's 10.
You can't trust a $2 million treasure with like two children.
Well, like their parents are there,
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
their parents are there, and
I thought they were just chilling in the house.
yeah,
No, I think they'd probably break a whole bunch of stuff.
yeah, and then they're what's that word when like you're renewing or like remodeling? Yeah, remodeling. They're remodeling the whole house. I'm like,
If it was
This
just
is
two boys in a
crazy.
giant mansion, I'd probably like die exploring all the rooms before I find the snacks.
Probably.
I wouldn't be trusted with that.
Yeah, one plays they both play baseball, and like their relationship is like nice, but it's like Luce is kind of like you and Ty a little bit. So
All right.
So it's kind of crazy,
yeah, sports guys. Who in here plays sports? I know I do. Like
I do not.
I'm
I
going
I
to.
don't.
Yeah,
way
yeah.
too lazy for that.
what I mean.
I
Sports-
do. I don't think that counts as a sport though.
That doesn't count.
Well,
as a
I
sport?
mean it could.
It's the Olympics.
Yeah,
Sort of.
Wait, what is?
hip hop is in the
Oh,
hip hop is.
Like
In,
breaking's in the Olympics.
Yeah. I could see you breakdancing in the Olympics with Mr. Jacobs. That'd be like so cool.
I mean, he
That'd
used
be
to take
funny,
hip hop classes.
Because I could never see myself like breaking. Like
You'd be like not that one person from like
The Australian break.
the Australian breakdancer, and she's just like doing flips and a toe to toe and like doing a handstand, but
She
like
did like some snake pose. She was like,
yeah, it was so weird.
I was laughing the entire time.
Yeah, I watched the women's beach volleyball because I play volleyball and softball. Of course, softball's my number one. Volleyball, and then track, and then I just play football for fun. I don't really like track though because it's like you have to run, and I don't just like running around a track. But the really like the thing my parents, mostly my dad, really wants me to do is so I can overcome mental challenges. Mental challenges like can be really tough.
Jocelyn, if you can run a mile, you can read a big book.
Oh no. If you can run a mile, then you can listen to a very long audiobook while you're running.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when you're in an actual race, you have to focus on
Yes.
your race. But the reason my dad lets me do it, is because so I can overcome mental challenges, and it fits for other sports. You need speed in baseball. You need speed in football. You need speed in volleyball, softball, and like basically every sport, and agility. So, I mean, I totally believe him, and he's just a really, really good dad. He's like really nice. Like he's a really good dad. He's so cool. Have you ever guys like seen the things like your dad can do? Like my dad, he like whenever he plays Madden 25, he literally like got it like that. I was like, he like never played it before. He
really
literally
good at it?
yes,
Wow.
and he's played it against my brother, who's played it for at least over 2 years. And my brother got smoked.
Wow.
And he's like, how do you do this? And if he's like good at basketball. He like goes against my uncle, who's like,
Okay, well that makes sense.
yeah, well, he hasn't played basketball in high school before, of which to my knowledge, like he doesn't play before.
Jeez Louise.
He's like good at everything.
I mean, some people are just like gifted.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
It's crazy that like your dad can like do all these cool things and your dad's really cool and stuff. My dad, he could probably get the record for falling asleep the fastest. Honestly, like he's just sitting on the couch staring at his phone. He'll just fall asleep in a like.
yeah. Yeah, we have this cleaning gig, and like we go and clean businesses, and we get paid for it. And whenever my dad comes home, he's just on the couch, and you see him like. I went out to go get a glass of water. I saw the TV on. He's like,
Long day's work.
yeah, yeah. He's a really good dad. I mean, from my perspective, he's so cool. He is really gifted with kids. Like if he was here doing this program, I think he would be like doing the athletics. When we have athletics, we'd be like doing this. He'd be like, he's funny. He's just a real cool guy. I thought like me and my brother were literally begging him to come and do this, but of course he's a firefighter, so he goes and fights fires, and then he has this youth advocate program where he goes and checks in with kids and older adults to make sure the kids are doing okay. So that's for me on sports. Like, he's
Pretty hard worker.
yeah. So
What about you, Eva?
Sports honestly just stress me out.
For real.
I can't deal with them. I did volleyball once. That's how I know Jocelyn.
yeah, we did volleyball together.
But it stressed me out. It was fun practicing.
Yeah. Well, I never really thought our coach was like hard on us.
No, it was just fun practicing overall.
Yeah. So, have you ever played any sports, Lucy?
I played baseball and softball when I was about 5. Because my dad made me do it, and because he coached a baseball team, and so he was like, you have to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least try
Yeah,
it.
like trying it.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't like not
Right.
fun, but I don't have I feel like I don't have like the mental capacity
Yeah.
to like keep up with the sport, and also like the
Right.
dedication.
Right.
That's not for me.
Yeah.
I tried baseball like once. It confused me so much. I completely gave up. I was like, oh man, we're doing baseball again. I hit a really good ball one time, and then I like ran a couple of bases, and I was like, yeah,
I did it.
let's go.
Yeah, Matthew, he used to play baseball at LaVille. Do you guys know where LaVille is? Kind of.
Not really.
No.
Yeah. So LaVille, Newton Park, it's so he was there having a baseball league. He's in a baseball league. And every time like he would come out of a game, he'd be like, man, that was some light work. He'd be like, I'm not tired. But then once he come home, he'd be like, I'm so tired. This is like, I'm so tired. How do you do this?
I think it's adrenaline.
Yeah.
He's still running on adrenaline, and then as soon as he gets home, he crashes.
Right. He just thinks everything like that seems easy. Like the sport he doesn't like is light work. But like once you really put the work into it though, and you go to like practices like on a travel team or something, it gets hard. It's hard. Like I don't have experience on a travel team, but I've seen girls who have been on a travel team and they are good. Like they are good. I'm like, how did you do that? And like I looked at all their jerseys and like, you guys played travel ball together. So what else do I expect? Yeah. You just got to really put in the work and you got to really try and try.
Yeah. So like I said with my flag football,
Yeah.
I don't have very good running endurance.
Yeah.
I can run really fast, but after that I get like really tired.
Yeah.
So
I've been like trying to run around my house a lot.
Uh-huh.
I found out. So I measured my house with an app on our family's phone, and I found out that the sides are 50 feet,
Mhm.
and the front and back are 25. So it's 150 feet in total. Wait, yeah, that's right. So I do like 22 laps, and like every
Around the
week I
house.
increase the time by 30 seconds. So that's like 2 laps.
You could be like a long distance runner.
I could, but I'd
Olympics.
get really tired. So I found out.
So you could
that
be
with
like
the
a short
distance-
distance sprinter.
Yeah.
So I found out with that the distance I run around my house is over half a mile every single day. So I run 3.5 miles a week.
That's like actually really good. I've been running. Well, this week my parents are like making us condition for track and softball. They're making us run a mile every day, and I was like, I'm so sore, and I was like, then I noticed it's because I'm out of shape because I need to get back to the work method. I need to get back to the training that I needed to do for like track stuff like that.
Like even sometimes when I'm not motivated to do it, I like have to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, if I don't do it, then I'm gonna get lazy and then I'll
Yeah.
Eventually stop doing it.
Right.
And then I won't build up running endurance.
Right.
So I do it like after I take out the dog and before I eat breakfast. So, yeah.
I can't run before I eat breakfast. I need to eat.
I cramp a lot. It hurts.
Yeah.
I'm hoping like over time.
Then maybe eat like really light.
Yeah.
One egg.
Maybe eat something like a piece of toast.
Yeah.
Something that's not heavy.
Right.
Toast.
Okay, then toast it is. Just do something like that. Something light.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, that's mostly all the time we have for today. I'm Eli.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Eva.
I'm Lucy.
I got a feeling this is going to be a good semester.
Yeah.
See you
Hopefully.
next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.